Hey guys, Samantha here. I had a few people ask me how to do my birdcage tutorial. It's my very first video, so please bear with me if I start stuttering and having some ands and ums problems. But right here is my birdcage. It took me a while to figure it out because I just got a thought in my head and figured I wonder if it would work, and I just started to roll with it. This is my very first one ever, and it came out pretty good. I used the same line of paper and just some roses around around it, and some Prima Lays. I believe these are oh goodness,
I am roses.
I am roses. And the paper line is rosewood. So by the color book, or whatever how you pronounce it. So yeah, this right here, I used chipboard with that one, but I'm kind of being lazy today. And I already cut some out. I used packaging. We got a Martha Stewart scoreboard, Jesus. And it was just white on one side, and it had like letters on the back and like little diagrams and stuff. So I used that, and it came out pretty cute actually, just, you know. And so I thought I'd just use that, and it's a lot flimsier than chipboard, so it's easier to work with actually. But the chipboard came out actually really good and sturdy, so it's not going anywhere. But this one, you do, you take some fishing line, the best stuff ever. So you take a good amount of fishing line, about pretty much, and find my scissors that my sister decided to steal from me.
Keep it on the green mat.
And, you know, take it like this. There's holes in the bottom because this is the Tim Holtz caged bird dye, and this is like overly used. But so I used that one, and for this you're gonna take on the bottom one, on each end of the holes, just loop it through, and make sure you take the fishing line and kind of lace it up like you would a shoe, but making sure that on the outside, because you're going to want to do this on the inside of the cage to hide it, you know, from like the little knots and like the zigzag, but to make it like a flat edge on the back, like, you know, the very bottom of the shoelace. And just going to flip it over and lace it up like you would a shoe on each like ends of the bird cage, making sure that when you come through, you do just the three little holes right here, and you come back through the top of it, and then you take this one and you do the same way but opposite direction. It's kind of hard to work with, considering, you know, it's the clear and it's really thin, and it just likes to slip around through your fingers. It's all curly. And you kind of pull it tight to make sure you line your cage up at the bottom. So, and then make sure to overlap, because it will have a bad result in the end. So just flat side by side, make sure it's even, if I can get my streak through. And kind of tie it once, but make sure you go like a double knot, but kind of go over and take one side of the string and just loop it through 3 times, because if you don't do it, it will come apart. And it's kind of like a fisherman's knot. If you know how to do a proper fisherman's knot, then that would be like the best way to go. But this is just a quick and easy, get it done type deal, type knot. So I need some nails for this. And then you just take and trim the excess off. I got one side done, and just kind of, you know, work it. And there's 5 pieces. I'm not gonna paper mine today because, you know, this is just a tutorial, and I don't really want to have another one in the room because I already got mine, and there's not enough hanging space, you know, lots of shelving and stuff. So I'm just being kind of lazy. But if you do want to paper it, it's gonna take 10 pieces of paper to cut, or 10. Yeah, do front and back. So, or if it's just the front, whatever, it's 5. But I did on mine. I covered both the inside and outside, and it took 10 runs through the cuddle bag. And oh my god, I was there forever. But I like how it came out, and it's really pretty. I'm just kind of sort of push it through. My hands are not working with me today. I need some coffee. I think that's my problem. I haven't had none. And when you finally get to the last piece, you're going to have to do this, but it's going to be kind of more difficult considering you're going to have to tie it together. So I'll teach you how to do that. Okay, this comes up this side. This one goes into this one. So pull it tight. I don't know, sometimes I just get these weird little ideas and I just play around with it until something comes out, you know, just that's the idea. I like to play around with everything. And if I get inspired by somebody's work, you know, I try to take it and make it my own and just, you know, play around, have fun. That's what crafty is all about. Oh, excuse me, I'm like having serious issues with frogs in my throat. Okay, so I got 5 of them all tied together, and then we're gonna make a circle with it, and then get some more fishing line. I said if Kimmy didn't have this stuff, this wouldn't even be possible. I tried doing it with ribbon, and it was just like too thick, and it was not coming out right. So I was just having a really hard time, and I found her fishing line. I was like, I wonder if this would work, and I was amazed because it's, you know, easy to work with for the most part, and very kind of like transparent, so you can't really see it, and you know, really good thing to have around, especially in a crafty room. So I'm gonna turn it around. It'll probably be easier to turn it around. And then this one comes through this side, and that one kind of just zigzagging it. So where the both parts come inside the cage like this. And again, see how it's kind of like wanting to overlap? Make sure it's flat when you pull it tight. And so just kind of tie it. Kimmy's over there cutting some paper, so if that's a weird noise you guys are hearing, it's her. We're never not in this craft room. This is like our room that we are always in. And so if we don't even do crafty stuff, we're in here talking. This is our little playroom. Okay, So when you guys get done doing all the parts together, like tying it, you're gonna have to like shape it a little bit. And I started curving mine when I was doing the first ones, like curving them in like this, because that's when we tie the top. It'll curve in, and it's just easier to do it now, or it would kind of like bend and make little bend marks and not look so nice. But I'm just kind of give it just a little curve to it, and kind of, so when you pull it tight, it's going to come in together like this and have a dome shape, you know, like a little. So, and you can decorate it however you want. You know, I was kind of feeling in the fall mood when I decorated mine, so it has a little oranges and reds to it. And the paper, the rosewood one, really gorgeous paper. And so, find some glue. Okay, I have a bird floating in mine, you guys. So, this is how I did mine. I used the fishing line, but I cut a little hole with a crocodile, and so I can stick my line through it, which I should do now before I start gluing down wings. And I even did my bird. I double-sided that one with also the rosewood paper and some cream paper in the inside, because it coordinated and matched and really looked good with the Prima lace and everything. So I just took this one and just kind of looped it around my finger and pulled tight, you know, if I can. You know, just like this. Super simple. And we're gonna, when we're lacing the top, we're gonna add this, you know, push it a line through it, and so it will just hang from the top, you know. I cut my little branch off on mine, but you can leave it there like it's, you know, hanging on a branch or whatever. But it's up to you, honestly. It's your creation. You can just take, you know, my little idea and run wild with it, you know, just have fun. So I put glue all over my wing. I used tacky glue, but to save time, you know, this is some quick drying glue. And just kind of hold it on there. Oh, okay. I think I need some more glue.
Is it dry already?
I think
Here,
so.
use this one.
Oh, is that the Martha Stewart? Yeah, that's the Martha Stewart one.
Because that one's so old, I don't even know if it works anymore.
Yeah.
I got that as a freebie off my eBay purchase.
Yeah, my fingers are all tacking sticking, so. Tacky glue might be actually like the only thing that might really work.
What could be the type of
the paper, yeah.
Yeah, the packaging.
Because it's kind of like okay. So anyways, you get the idea with that. Okay, it's not trying to stick. I was trying to stick to my fingers.
Do you want me to put the hot glue gun in for you?
Actually, can you maybe the ATG gun forward?
ATG gun?
Yeah.
You're at 13 minutes, you know.
Oh, thank you. I am like determined to get this to stick. So. Really good on there? So, from my trial and error as of right now, use tacky glue. And just kind of, or actually ATG gun works. Woohoo! And that's how it goes this way. just cover the hole up. So it's kind of like hidden, you know. And it just hangs just like that. I got glue on my fingers. Okay. Back to the birdie cage. When I did mine, I kind of did it like a star shaped, and then I went back through. It might take me a minute to remember how I did that, but I did it, I think, on the sides and the little holes at the top, and I kind of okay, so not looking like a star, but oh yeah, there it goes. See, and you just kind of pull it tight, and it closes. But I gotta put my birdies first. I'll undo one of them. I'll put my birdie in there. And then lace it back through on the end of you're gonna have to kind of work with it to get it all nice and tight. And kind of fix the ends of it, because they do like to try to go inside and all weirdo-fied. Oh yeah, hold on. Oh, one of them came undone also. Or is it just, oh, it's this one. Awesome, awesome. Oh, I think this is the first one I did. I cut it too short. Okay, so some more. I'm sorry guys, technical difficulties. I'm being super nervous, don't help it. This is such a bad video. Let's see. This works now. There it goes, nice and tight. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm just gonna fiddle around with it. Now let's see if this works. Maybe. Okay, so okay, so I just looped it through each one of them, and then I want to stick a little braid in there. Okay, here's, I know what, yes, I know where. And then I want to take and loop this through. Okay. Pull it nice and tight. I did use hot glue gun on the sides of it to stabilize it more and kind of shape it up a little bit because it was kind of going in on some spots.
22 minutes.
And have it like that. And then pop the sides out like that. And just move it. And then take some, roses or whatever. And make sure you kind of leave the top on so you have a tie, like that. And a little birdie. On the bottom, I just took some more chipboard and made just like a little bottom for it and hot glued it on there. But I did like on the sides right here, I used the hot glue to make it more sturdier and so it won't be all flimsy. But just hot glue right here, like just a little on the side, and hold it until it dries, and it should sure it up. And on the top, I just hot glued some flowers to it and kind of rearranged it and colored the flowers with some Lindy's. A bit of bubbly, my favorite color for the orange anyway, but so Lindy's, God, has so many pretty colors. Can't really choose a favorite, but anyways, and I just hot glued some Prima leaves, love the Prima leaves, down and give it a bit of a prettiness. But I hope you guys like it, and I hope to see some more bird cages, and would like to see how decorate yours or whatever. But thank you for watching. Bye bye.